Make sure this is working. Sorry guys, we tried to hook up the YouTube live with OBS and tried to do it with the camera, tried to do it with a whole bunch of stuff.
Fail.
But technology is not my friend. So we're gonna set this over here and then hopefully you guys can see what we're doing. It works. Yeah, sorry Henry, we tried to, what I tried to do was I tried to connect this to that, so that way the picture would be a lot better, but it's not. So, but what we're gonna do here is we got my little cousin Shane. Dang, look how tall I look.
I know, okay.
Hold on.
Okay, that's not even fair.
Yeah. We're gonna try to have my little cousin Shane. What we're gonna try to do is gonna show you the behind the scenes of a shoot. And let me show you a quick tour. All right, so props we're gonna use today. We're gonna try to use colored gels. And we're shooting in my garage.
Yep.
And we're gonna be using some monolights, some monolight LEDs, and then with the gels, and then we're gonna show you how to shoot in a non-studio environment for those of you, oh, that's bright. For those of you who, got worked out?
Exposure compensation on the Canon? I don't know where it is on your menu.
This is my buddy Phil.
How's it going?
He's the minority today.
Yes.
Yeah.
It totally is.
Yeah.
Got it working at least.
Darren, I just swept. I've been sweeping this garage for like the last 35 minutes. It's as clean as it can be. Hey, Darren knows Phil. So we're gonna be doing some, what are we doing? Some colored gels.
Color gels.
We're using LEDs to show what the image looks like. Because a lot of times when you're using flash, it makes it hard to see unless you see the back of the screen. So we're going to hopefully show you what it looks like as we're shooting live. And then you're going to be able to see, oh, that lighting. Much better. Yeah, the lighting.
Oh, that is actually a lot better.
Yeah, because if you look at you like from here.
Oh, yeah, that looks really bad.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Nope.
What over here? Much more better.
That is more better.
Yeah, lighting much more better.
More
Say it
better.
again. Yeah.
So nice.
Let me turn this around. Hold on, so we can talk to you. All right. So, who are you?
My name is Shane.
And what are you going to be shooting today?
You're shooting with gels, like you said.
Yeah, gels. All right.
Gels.
So the gist of today is doing a photo shoot in a makeshift location. So we're shooting in a garage. And for those that don't have a studio to use and who don't have a bunch of fancy strobes, we're going to use basic gear. So we've got some, yeah. So we have some LED lights, so that way you can see exactly what it's going to look like. We have some gels down here. We have the Cam Link, which turned out to be a piece of crap because I don't know what that does. It's supposed to hook up this camera to do a live stream to make it look much more better, but made in the Philippines. It doesn't work.
What? Was that really made in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Oh my god, my people.
Mm-hmm. So our supplies we're doing here is I went to Walmart and in lieu of a backdrop, I got a sheet. So that's a black sheet. Is she going to model on that pink bike? Hell yeah, she is.
It's my size. I can ride it.
Yeah. And she's not kidding. She can actually fit on that.
I probably could, really.
Yeah, that's like a life size for her. So we have a black sheet. And the black sheet is going to be used to, one, darken the background. And two, so you don't see the garage. And then, I don't know if we're going to do it today, but on a future shoots, I got this at the store as well. So this is what we were going to do. We're going to do a water shoot with a pool, but she can't swim.
I know, I would literally drown.
Yeah, and that's only like a foot deep. So I don't want her to, yeah, yeah. I don't want her to fall down and trip and get stuck.
Not a good swimmer.
Yeah.
At
All right, so I'm gonna pass this over to Phil. If you have any questions of Phil, feel free to ask him. But in the meantime, all right, so I'm gonna use this. Let me close that brush. Tape. I'm gonna have you tape this up.
I get a gimbal outside for this. I get a gimbal for this.
That would be nice, huh?
You want me to take that? Am I
Yeah.
tall enough?
No. Hold that up. So the main gist of today's shoot is to show how to get some cool shots using very minimal budgets. So this sheet, Walmart's, was $14. Let's pull that over to see how big we go. Walk away from me. Further. All right, so we need them behind. Oh, is it 4x4? Is it?
Are we good for all day?
Yeah. They're from this side.
There we go. Yes.
I'll keep that there. All right, I need the tape. Hold that up. All right, so sheets, $14. Tape, $3. So we're at what? What's 14 plus 3?
17.
Yeah, she's a banker.
I am.
Yeah. So we got some supplies here. I got a packet of the gels. The gels, I think, were like $15 on Amazon. I got those a long time ago. I'm honestly not a big gel fan. Reason why is because everybody shoots with gels. But we're doing gels with LED lights today. And this is more, well, today's episode is twofold. One is to show the behind the scenes of a shoot and how to do a photo shoot with minimal budget. And two, it's going to be about lighting because by using the LED lights, you're going to be able to see what each light does in real time. Because a lot of times when you watch people shoots, you know, when I see people shoot, I always wonder, okay, well, what does the image look like? Well, with LED lights, you're going to see exactly what the picture looks like because what you see is exactly what the picture looks like. Does that make sense? All right, Todd, come on.
That's as tall as I get.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
All right, how about this? How about let's trade? Let's take the phone and give that to Shay.
Yeah, give it to me because I'm way smaller.
All right. So if you guys have any questions for the model, I'm gonna have the phone flip around. Press the flip button.
Oh, where?
On the
Oh,
bottom left.
okay. I see it.
And
Oh,
then-
hi.
Now, if you have any
Really
questions,
close to my face.
now if you have any questions from a real life model, ask her whatever you want.
Yeah, ask me all the questions. Hello. They're setting up all of this stuff around me.
So there you can. But a life. Oh, you need a life vest. Oh, dang! You said you need a life vest.
I
to go kiddie
probably,
pool.
I do need a life vest. I'll drown. I'm not that good at swimming.
Like she is legit. All right, real quick. All right, let me ask you a question.
No, there is not a fan in here, so it is.
Welcome here.
No, it's okay. It's not very hot in here, but I do look a little sweaty Betty.
Yeah, let's grease the skin.
How long have I been modeling for? Ooh, a couple years now. I think since I was 18, I've been doing it like on and off. So,
So you're 18?
yeah. And now I'm like, I don't want to say.
You're definitely not 18?
I'm definitely not 18 anymore, so it's been a minute.
You're definitely not 18.
You are definitely not 18 either, Brett.
Definitely not 18.
My favorite style to shoot, probably boudoir. I like boudoir. No, I don't really do. Oh my gosh, that's so bright, Brett.
Especially glare.
Oh my gosh, it's so bright. We are in Colorado, folks. And I don't usually do fitness, I usually do boudoir. Oh my God, all of these lights are shining on me in the most awkward way.
Yes.
Hi, Sean.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
We are shooting with gels today. They're setting up everything. It's just like a makeshift studio type thing. Studio on a budget.
Sorry about you.
Oh, bye. Oh, someone said hi to you. Darren Burns. Bye bye.
Bye.
What moonlights are we using today?
Mood lights, what colors?
It said moonlights.
Moonlight, oh, monolights. These are the
Well,
Interfits Studio Essentials LED mono lights. Watch your feet.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Here we go.
What do you do?
Oh.
No, I didn't break it. It's still on.
Can everybody see that?
So we have goes from 0 to 100. They're actually quite bright. Say hi to the internet. All right.
Wow, it's so lit up.
Come towards me. Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna get the modifiers and we're ready.
We are ready. Ready.
Trying to get you in the light there. You got a good rim light now.
All right, guys, we're going to be using 3 lights today. Again, we're going to be using all LED lights. The purpose is so you can see what the shot looks like in real time. Nice thing about these monolights from Interfits is I actually travel with these. I do a lot of litter bath shoots. You know, when I travel, this stand here is big. It's a what is it, Manfrotto. In the bag, it's about her height, and so you need a golf bag.
Oh, good.
So these stands, they don't travel very easily because they have to put them in a special bag. The bag that I have actually has gotten busted a few times for being over the measurement limit at the airport, and I've actually had a few instances where I had to pay extra, $75 extra for oversized. And I mean the solution for that is to get a media pass. There's actually a video, there's a guy on YouTube, he goes by, I think it's Make Art Now. Oh, my buddy has a press pass. If you have a media pass, then they actually give you exceptions, so you can get up to, like 75 pounds, I think.
100 pounds on American, 75 on United.
So if you have that, then you get special treatments, so you can have a lot more extra gear. Well, I did not have that, and so I've got dinged. So I'm not really a huge fan of traveling with these. Now, if I'm doing fitness, I have to have something like this, because if I do a pull-up shoot, I'm gonna have one light that goes a little bit taller. But typically, these are my favorite travel stands, because they are still the same height as Shane, but these are minis. And nice thing about this is when I travel, especially if I go to,
Stay still, Shane. I'm using your head as a block for that LED back there.
don't move. If I travel, I hate checking in any gear. So if I'm doing glitter, for example, if I travel and I'm doing just glitter bath, I'll just take 2 of these. So put these in my carry-on, and I'll actually handhold this, or if I put this behind my backpack, which my camera's in, then I just have that underneath, and it kind of looks like it's part of my bag. And so I can travel with 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, plugs in, have that in my checks, or in my carry-on bag, my camera stuff in my backpack, and then I just surround these with my clothes, my toothbrush and all that stuff, and then I don't have to check anything in, and then I don't have to wait at the end of the day. Airport with these lights, it comes in the oversized, it comes like a DIA, it comes in that round, maybe that conveyor belt thing.
Yeah.
Once a month?
Yeah. The one that stands up for like snowboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it always comes out like 20 minutes after the last bag drops, so it's a pain in the butt. So I prefer prefer to travel with these. I can put the description of these down in the description down below if you want to see that. But, time to get some gels. With the tape, I'm going to swap it off. Alright, so we're going to do some colors. So let's see what colors we have. Because you guys are watching, I'm going to let you guys decide on what colors we are going to use today. We have Christmas colors.
Ew.
Was that a ew as in gross or?
No, like, ooh. It's like
Red, yellow,
that's a good
purple,
ooh.
blue, and green.
All right, let me see if anyone's. Who felt the Los Angeles? Oh yeah, there. Let's see. Blue and red would look nice. So we have 2 requests for blue and red. All right, let's do blue and red. We have red, purple and gold. All right, we can do a combo. What? Well, she's already yellow. Yeah,
Very yellow.
Asian people color.
So,
All right, so when you put these, all right, so when you're using gels, one thing to keep in mind is when you tape it, make a U this way so the heat can escape up this way. If you go and put the gel this way, yep, like that. Because these, the LED lights, they do get a little bit warm. I mean, they're not gonna be as hot as a lot of other lights, but if you allow the light to escape to the top, then they won't melt, because these have actually melted before. All right, so any tips for a first-time photographer? Yeah, tips, yo. Break it down. What are some no-nos, in your opinion? Yeah,
Me?
yeah, you,
Some no-nos
Yeah.
for a photographer?
yeah.
Just don't be a creep.
Don't be a creep.
Yeah.
All right, give me an example. Have you ever shot with someone that was a creep? Darren says, "Great job, Phil."
Yeah, I guess. Like when they like just make weird comments.
Yeah, like what? Give me an example.
I don't know, like they just sound like a creeper, like, dang girl, you sexy. And I'm like, I'm not.
Hold on. People said that you sexy?
Huh?
People said that you're sexy?
Apparently. Rude. Very rude.
Rude? What do you mean? I'm just trying to make conversation.
Yes, Brett, believe it or not.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, it's not that I don't, but, well, all the time. Darren says all the time. Yeah.
See, Brett, people actually like me. Contrary to belief.
When I turn it on you, people start unsubscribing, though.
What?
My number's ding, ding, ding. All right, so we're gonna have, Mr. Phil is doing amazing with the gels. We're gonna have a little bit of a serious talk. Okay. Oh, look at the gels. Look at the colors. No, stop. Look at the colors. No, stop. No, stop it. Hey, you're like a little zip with the head on.
No, I look like your little head person.
Yeah.
The one that talks on your shoulder.
Yeah. All right, guys, so this is a little serious conversation time. The serious bit is this. If you're big on YouTube and if you watch a lot of YouTube channels, there is some online drama going on right now with a pretty well-known photographer. Yeah, that guy. So I won't say my personal opinion on it because opinions are like buttholes, you know what I mean? Everyone has one. But I will say, there was a guy that commented on one of the videos that said, basically in essence, what the hell, another video talking about not being a creep, stop talking about it and just get to the photo stuff. And, you know, I get the point because a lot of videos, I'd probably say a good half of them, I mentioned a lot of things about how not to be a creeper and definitely don't be a creeper and this and this and this. Well, the reason why I do so much about that topic is because of exactly what's going on right now in social media. There's a very well-known photographer who is going through a really unfortunate situation. So, today, you know, we joke around, we've shot how many times?
We've shot a lot.
A lot. We've shot a lot. But even though we've shot a lot, it does not excuse any behavior that crosses that line. You know, are we ever gonna go out and have beers? Have we ever had beers together?
No,
No, I don't wanna have beers with her, cause she talks too much.
I'm not that cool either.
No, she's not, cause she can't even reach the bar stool. And like I honestly, I don't drink a lot anyway, so I don't go out. I don't like socializing with models. I really don't like most of them, to be honest.
Except for me, I'm cool.
No, because
Okay, I'm alright.
I'm introverted. I'm talking to you guys because I don't see your faces, and so I can talk to my phone all day long, but I'm not talking to you guys.
He likes me. He made me drive down 2 hours to come see him.
Yeah, maybe. But if we're not talking about photography, I don't have anything to say. I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about this and this and this. If I'm not talking about photography related things, I'm the most boring person on the planet. I'm not wired to shoot the shit about random stuff. So that's one of the main reasons why I don't hang out. But two, I don't ever want her to feel that we're homies because I don't want her to ask me to help her move.
What?
Because what do you do with friends? Hey, buddy, can I get another edit? Hey, buddy, can I get 3 more pictures? Hey, buddy, my friend wants to shoot. Will you shoot her? That's what friends ask friends to do. Well, she's cool. She's cool as hell. We've shot a ton. I think nothing but highly positive things about her, but we're not going to have a beer together.
Yeah.
Just randomly. Because one, it just doesn't look good. In my opinion, you know? That's just my personal 2 cents. It's not because I'm trying not to do something. It just, I don't want drama. And drama's bad. And so, if you just look at this one particular individual on YouTube and look at a lot of his videos and all the drama surrounding what's going on, is really unfortunate. But if you look at his videos, I'm not shocked that he's going through it because, you know, but that's just my 2 cents. Back to setting up. All right, so talk to the peoples.
Talk to the peoples. What's up, peoples?
All right. So now we go from this light here.
I do like the red and blue combo. Good choice, folks. What do y'all have to say? Nothing?
Let's do blue on this one and 2 red in the back maybe? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like my makeup. I didn't really do much. This is what I do every day on my face.
No.
I have no idea who this guy he speaks of is.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it.
And we're not gonna say any names.
No, but that's, yeah, we can do that.
Ooh. That light. Yes, Brett has some of my photos on his page on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, you shout out. You got your CD photo with the Neff.
I am at Shaneanigans, spelled like Cheyenne, because my name is spelt weird. Shane, folks, but spelled like Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne, Shiane, whatever you prefer. No, I'm just trying to get. This is so bright. But they look so cool in the little camera.
Let's see what it looks like now.
Oh, wow. How cool does this look, guys?
It is easier.
Whoa, that looked really weird.
All right, come with me.
I'm coming towards you.
All right, let's see. Back up. Come towards me again. Ooh, that's super red. All right, come towards me more. All right. So we got blue. It's gonna be hard to see with the phone. And again, I tried to hook up the camera so you can see a little better color representation, but unfortunately, it did not work out very well. All right, turn to the side. Let's go that side, yep. Let's push all the hair over. All right, so now, Phil's gonna go get his gimbal so the camera doesn't shake as much. Once we get that, we'll get the camera out and then we'll start taking pictures. Let's actually turn this way. Turn facing this way. Come closer to me. You're super red. iPhone colors do not look very good. All right, so while we're waiting for Phil, go bring that bike over.
Bring that bike over?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't have to play. Okay, I can. Oh my gosh, it actually is kind of my size. This is so
It is.
small. Oh my god.
Henry asked if I ever compliment you.
Oh, if you ever compliment me? No, he's so mean to me. He just makes fun of me all the time. Every time we shoot.
Yeah. All right, this question. Do I prefer shooting with monolights or strobes? I prefer strobes. But the nice thing about monolights is what you see is what you get.
Perfectly.
And the nice thing about monolights is they're great for video. I've actually transitioned a ton. I do a lot more video now than I did in the previous years. But let's move this over to a gimbal.
Wow. This is basically. Pause, folks. Pause.
Yeah. Well, it does not like your phone.
It's not working?
Well, you know. Give me half a second here, folks.
All right. Let's see this slide over here.
Okay. Got your shoes on? Okay, cool.
All right, come towards me. Right there. Hold it. All right. That's good, camera.
All right, we're back now. Apologies for that, everyone.
Working now?
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm gonna do here is try this shot. All right, so I just got a new camera. I got the Canon EOS. I got the R. And the R, next thing about that, the shocking thing about the EOS R is with this little memo gem right here, the 5D Mark IV, if I'm being honest, when I use this lens, this is a 50mm 1.2, I think I have gotten that many sharp images with this lens on that camera. The shakes or I don't know what it is. But with this has
IAF.
IAF.
Yeah.
And I shot with this is my second time shooting with it. I got so many clear, crisp images. Just like click, 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 click. It's amazing. I like it. All right, a little closer. There. Good. Ooh, hold that. Oh, right there. Good. Push out there over a little more. I want a little more fierceness with your expression.
Maybe what?
More fierceness.
Oh, more fierceness.
Yeah.
Want fierce enough?
Nope. I
Oh
want
my
more.
gosh. Okay,
Give me
I'll
more.
smize. I'll smize.
Yeah. Give me more fierce. All right. All right. Settings. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna shoot at 1.2 IMAX. One.
That light's too much.
I'm at 1/200th of a second. And I want to set my ISO. I'm still trying to figure out this camera. ISO. Let's set ISO. And oh, I like it. All right. I'll give you settings in a second, buddy. And go ISO 400. One more check. All right, we ready? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Look out the mouth. Good. Push all the hair forward. I want a few strands of hair. Good. More.
How do you find using the LCD screen to shoot as compared to the optical viewfinder?
You know, I'll tell you right now. The electric viewfinder is freaking amazing, to be honest. Looks like I'm watching a high-def TV or a 4K TV. Good. Good. This touchscreen, I'm a huge fan of this camera, to be honest. A lot of people have given a lot of negative reviews to it. One thing that I would say is when there's gear, okay. So one thing about me and this YouTube channel, that makes sense. One thing about YouTube, if you watch a lot of YouTube channels, like I do, you notice that there's a lot of trends from one channel to another, to another, to another. And so there's a lot of patterns that repeats. One channel will do something, and then another channel will do the same thing, then another channel will do the same thing. And when this camera first came out, a lot of people, pretty much most of the big YouTubers, they all tried it, and they all said, oh, it doesn't have the dual card slot, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have the 4K, you know, without being the cropped in, blah, blah, blah. I'm a photographer. You know, 4K, for me, doesn't matter. Dual card slots, for me, for what I shoot, doesn't matter. I've never used the dual card slots on the Mark IV. I've never shot with a backup for what I shot to the secondary card. And so those things never applied to me. But everybody said the same things. And so if you have gear that you need, be careful of taking too many people's opinions on gear. If you notice about this channel, this is not a review channel. Because the thing about review channels are a way for YouTubers to make money. Why? Because, hey, let me review this gear and let me talk about how this gear is and then tell me what you want to say about that gear, and that's how they get their money. I'm not saying that that's wrong, but this is a photography channel. It's not a review channel. And so when we talk about gear, try it out. Don't listen too much about what review channels say, because a lot of times there's some ulterior motives. Ulterior motives. You know what I mean? It's Friday. Today's my day to vent and rant. Also, if you're watching photography channels, make sure that they are full-time photographers. This is my 2 cents. That's going to piss off a lot of people. But a lot of people that have these channels, they don't even shoot. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm a dick, I know. All right, ready? Let's shoot.
Do you need me to turn this back?
No, I like it better. Take a half step back. Right there. Good.
Okay.
All right, photography tip. When you have a key light right here, the strongest part of the light is going to be coming from here. The softest part of the light is going to be coming from the sides. So I feathered the light so that way it's not so hot right there on the cheek. And I'm making it a little bit softer on her.
So how do I get your comments back? Someone just, oh, there they are.
Something left.
Yeah, they disappeared. Someone just asked, there we go, okay. Christopher wants to know, is it a compliment to you if other amateur or pro photographers try and copy your style photo shoot?
I'm going to say, copy everybody. Because whatever I've shot was not originated by me. I learned from a whole bunch of different people. And if anybody ever gives you any crap about, hey, you're trying to be like so-and-so, tell them to fuck off, to be honest. Because nothing is original. Now, if you are the first ever to do something, awesome, great. But while you're learning, man, shoot, copy, learn. You know, duplicate. The whole point of shooting this, the whole point of showing behind the scenes is so you can do everything the same and then learn how to say, well, Brett did this, but I think that's ugly. I think it would look better if he did that. Great. Get the basics, learn what I do, and then learn what you don't like about what I do, and then do something different. And then send me the picture and say, Brett, mine's better than yours, and I'll tell you if it is or not. And if it is, then I'll ask what you did. Good. There. Good. Love that. Beautiful. Perfect. Nice. There. Good. All right. So one thing to notice about this, when she's shooting, even though she has shot a ton, even though that she has done more than 50,
Probably, yeah.
more than 100,
Well, I don't know if it's been that many. I've shot a lot.
yeah, she shoots a lot. even though she knows what to do, well, I'll show you. So this is what I see a lot. I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm going to just say that this really bothers me. Ready? Just move now. Oh, that kills me.
Uncomfortable. It's like literally the most uncomfortable thing when they're just.
I see so many videos and I count to like 4. And if I get to 1,000, 2,000, come on, motherfucker, say something. 5, I'm like, I gotta turn it off. I start sweating. I get anxiety.
It's like awkward.
Rick wants to know what your camera settings are.
Because you don't know like if it looks good or like what am I doing? Like should I keep doing that or should I not keep doing that?
Drives me crazy. Alright, at 1/200 for shutter speed, I'm at f1.2 and ISO is at 400. My white balance, I actually put my white balance, my color balance or white balance?
White balance.
White balance on auto. Canon colors, they look amazing. You'll notice a lot of times Phil is really smart. He doesn't look very smart, but he's really smart. I tell people this all the time. What this camera can do, I know 2% about what this camera can do. Again, I just got this, so I could claim that's because I just got it. That camera I've had for 3 years. I know 2% about what that camera can do. I know what I need it to do. I know how to adjust the exposure triangle, ISO, shutter speed, f-stop. I do center point focus. I think that's what it's called. I don't use AI, servo, or all that stuff. It doesn't apply to what I do. And so it probably explains why my pictures are never sharp. But that's why I add grain to most of my pictures, to be honest. You know? True story. Now, when I do post work, I add grain because I don't want to do high-end retouching because that would require me to spend more time in Photoshop. My wrist hurts. I got carpal tunnel or something, and I'm getting old.
They asked how long you've had that, and someone else asked if you could have a 35 or a 50, which one would you go with as a one-time use? That's all you're going to use.
I love the 50 because of 1.2. I haven't used a 35. I've got a 1635 on this, but it's a 2.8. That's my favorite vlogging lens. This is my favorite video lens if I'm shooting glitter. For the reason why, because at 1.2, when I'm doing video with this camera or with that camera with the 50mm, at 1.2 eyes, I use manual focus. I can go in, lean in, get the eyes in focus, and then all the glitter everywhere else turns into those big bokeh balls.
Bokeh, yeah.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's a great look. All right, let's move. All right, so this, we're gonna squirt your skin with some oil and get your hair wet. Good. All right, I'm gonna try to get a little bit of flare in from that light in the background. See how that looks. Good hair. Good. All right. So one thing about the lighting, key light, I've got aimed this way. I've got the 2 rim lights in the back aimed away from the black background because I don't want to see
short.
detail.
Can't see her. Here, wait. This is better. The key light is facing that way. Now you can see where she's at, positioned here.
Just like hidden.
I was trying to do it over, but I couldn't find you.
If I have the key lights aimed more this way, there's a chance you're going to get some light spill onto the background, which is what I do not want because I want her to be isolated away from the black background. There. Good. Good. There. Perfect. All right. So now I'm going to give you a quick tip on how I do video, because video is what I want to say. Video is money. I love video. Video when you're doing photo shoots. In terms of marketing, this is the business portion of today's live video. Anything you can do to incorporate what is hot, the trends, it's only going to help you with promoting your business. Right now, video is king. Video is blowing up. So I'm going to go over to video mode. I'm going to put my lens onto manual focus. And then I'm going to use my body to be the focus ring. If that makes sense. Good. Rotate away from me. Face back. Good. More hair. Good. Look away and look at me. Look away. Now look at me. More. Mouth. Good. Good. One trick I learned from YouTube, from watching a lot. Looks kind of funky, but this actually works really good. Good.
What is that?
Stabilizer. Good. Low. More mouth. Good. Chin down. Push your right shoulder forward. Good. That.
Looks like Tai Chi.
Good. Okay. Maybe I'll put LOL.
No one yet.
Quitting now. All right, going back to the photo. All right. I like these photos. I'm gonna put this to the side. Let's change the color, and then I'm gonna have you go straight. Let's get your camera out. All right, guys, so we're going to change the color of the lights right here. And then let's actually squirt the skin. Let's get,
What?
yeah, let's get your hair wet.
What colors would you like?
I need to fill this up with some old block.
Yeah,
Want to change it to yellow?
that's right.
Not red.
Right, so she's gonna go and fill up the water. All right, so now we're gonna go and answer some questions. Hang tight. When are you going to add membership to your channel? I don't know if I can. I think I have to wait until I've got 10,000. Once I get 10,000. All right, so now that I have you guys on, I've got a few questions for you guys. And then I'll go and answer questions that you had. What do you think is the easiest way for you guys to get where you want to go? Photography related. Now, although I do some video, I do not consider myself a videographer because photography is my passion. I'm a videographer in the terms of creating videos for YouTube. So cinematic type stuff, I'm not going to talk about. But photo stuff, my goal is to help you guys become as good as possible with photo. So is there anything in particular that's going to help you guys get better with photo? While you think about that, let me go and scroll some questions. Been talking to Jody too much? Yes, Darren, I have.
Where do you want the yellows? Along the back?
Let's mix it up. Yeah, just experiment.
Okay.
Finding a lot of value in this type of events. That's awesome. Do you always shoot in the house? So this is my second shoots I've done here. I typically do not, in 10 years of shooting, this is my second photo shoot that I've done at my house. Reason for that is I've normally always had a studio, but for the last, I would say 6 months, I've actually been, I have not been in a studio because I've been focused more on YouTube stuff and a lot of traveling, and I actually enjoy not having a studio because when I have a studio, I feel like I have to be there, and a lot of times I end up shooting just to shoot as opposed to shooting with purpose, if that makes sense. Rick?
Want my hair like roulette?
Well, let's go through waves. Let's go through like that, then we'll start squirting. Mainly just for the skin.
Can we sprinkle sale?
Yeah. How to get all those trips for shooting. I've been shooting fitness for 10 years. And so business tip, you're gonna hear a lot of people have differing opinions on this. My opinion on this as it pertains to getting trips. When you're shooting, find out what you like to shoot. Once you find out what you do like shooting, then become obsessed. What I mean by that is you've got to make it so it's your niche. Let me turn this so you can turn. Fitness is my niche, and so I've built up a lot of contacts that know me as a fitness photographer. So because of that, I've got a lot of people that I know their spending habits. Because for fitness, they all spend money around a fitness show. They very rarely spend money when they are not in show shape. And so the thing I love about fitness is I can predict when I'm going to get paid. Well, through many, many years of shooting just fitness, I've got a very customized list of people that I've worked with, which makes it easier to approach people when there's a trip, you know? Well, maybe, hopefully that makes sense. So I'm not just like asking random people to go. I'm asking people that know who I am and what I do. How did you learn posing? I'm not the most creative and have a phobia of taking bad photos. Ooh, let's talk about that. Phobia of taking bad photos. Here's the beauty about digital photography. You can take, and when I shoot, you'll see a lot of times, I'm not trying to get that perfect shot every single time, because if I shoot 100 frames, I'm not expecting 100 bangers. What I'm expecting is 3. What I want is 2 money shots per look. So with this, with the gel look, if we're doing red in the background, blue in front, I want 1 to 2 shots. I want 1 shot that crushes it. Reason being is, I can't use 10 shots that are all amazing, because on social media, you're only gonna be able to use a maximum of 3. You know, have you ever gone to someone's Instagram and seen 17 pictures from the same set, same outfit, same photographer? It looks like crap, you know? It changes your entire, the layouts, the aesthetics of your page. You can turn that off. I'll talk while you guys see what's going on.
Ooh, rat.
Good. Red colors. All right, so got my buddy Phil. Yeah. Yeah. While he's shooting, this will be a little Q&A time. Yeah, so when I engage or when I interact with the model, I'm having to move, turn, tweak. I'm trying to figure out how their face looks best with the lighting, you know? And a lot of times, yeah, you know, I'm taking 10 bad shots to get 1 good shot, you know? I'm not telling the model, oh, that sucks, that sucks, that sucks, ooh, that's good. But I'll tell her, ooh, nice, good, turn, twist, nice, good, keep going, great. I'm trying to make her have more confidence, and so the better she feels, then she's gonna deliver a really amazing expression. And when she feels good, it's gonna show up in the pictures. And then you're gonna get that 1 shot, that 2nd shot, that 3rd shot, that you're like, oh, this is good. And that's when you have the option. Do you continue to keep shooting even though you've got those guaranteed shots? Or do you say, you crush it, let's go to set number 2. I'd recommend, if you got shots that you love, girl, you crush it, let's change. Why? Because I don't wanna shoot for 4 hours, you know? I wanna shoot for as much as I can to get what they are needing, and then I wanna pack up and go home. Because when you're shooting, well, I mean, unless they're gonna buy a bunch of extra edits, but I hate editing.
Yeah.
Vegas. The Olympia. Yeah, Darren, we'll be out there. I'll actually be out there with Jody. Craig Osborne, watching from Australia. Good night, mate. Yeah, I've been practicing that. But posing, what do we mean by how you learn posing? Have a lot of pictures in your phone that you take screenshots of. Model Mayhem, Pinterest, Instagram, you know, any site that you have, just take pictures. Just screenshot them, put them in your phone. And then if you need to, just do, there's nothing wrong with showing the picture to the model and saying, hey, let's do this shot. When you're learning, nothing wrong with that at all. Experiment. Yeah, but Darren, yeah, definitely let's connect in Vegas. We'll be out there ideally from the 10th until the 17th. When have you run into the honey badger not being able to keep up and having to switch to the S1? Rick, honestly, the honey badger, I use that mainly for indoor. I don't use that outdoors too much. If you're trying to shoot in midday, S1. If you're shooting at sunset, if you're shooting at nighttime or something like that, the honey badger is actually great. I really, actually, am a huge fan of the honey badger. S1, they're actually getting ready to redesign it. So in the next 6 to 12 months, I'm probably not supposed to say that, but. Let's see, more high-speed sync. More high-speed sync, we'll be shooting a lot of high-speed sync outside more. A lot of value here, appreciate that. I need to add video to do, yeah, video for behind the scenes is money right now. Video is so key. Andy, I've had the new camera for a week. I've used it twice. And actually, I'm a huge fan. Tupac shirt. My generation. All right. All right, let me scroll up. How's it looking?
Looks cool. I like the tricolor, but I was just getting a little.
I'm gonna turn this around.
Because that had came down.
Yeah, Louis, it should be saved on YouTube, so definitely come back.
The 3 colors, pretty cool.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So,
Keep working, baby.
yeah, that's back to where it was.
Cisco says, just had my 5th shoot. I'm very excited and have applied a lot of what I learned. Awesome, man. Hey, if you have your 5th shoot, send a link or put the comment or the link down below, man, so we can see what you have. What's a good light to get for a new photographer learning studio work, like wattage, for instance? If you're working in a studio, the Honey Badgers are honestly, I love the Badgers. They're super portable, battery life is great. The Badger Unleashed is high-speed sync and TTL. And so if you're just learning lighting, it helps to take a lot of the anxiety away. But if you're in a studio setting, if you don't need a lot of high output, these LEDs, I love these. These LEDs are amazing. Louis, appreciate you watching. How will we be able to see the final images? When we're done with the edits on these, then I'll actually, I'll probably make a recap video. Model interaction is a big key. Yes, it is. But if you're learning lighting, the Badger Unleashed is definitely what I'd recommend. And they're actually, I think you can get a 2-light kit for like $700, which is 2 lights. I think it comes with 2 modifiers. It might come with 2 stands too.
You want to come back over?
How you feel?
We're good. So if you want to come back over, I'll go back in video.
You like that color combo?
Yeah, I do.
You know, I've never used the Godox lights before. Godox, they have good,
I have the flash points,
yeah.
the Explorer 600.
Yeah, it is a popular light.
They are, the recharge time is really nice.
Yeah.
The recycle is like 1.2 seconds less than B1.
So, well,
Go back that way.
we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, it's right there.
And then just as a FYI, just so there's full transparency, I'm actually an ambassador for Interfit as well. And so when I talk about the Badger Unleashed, I don't push a lot of different products. I push what I use, and those are the lights that I use. And so I'm a huge fan. But with that said, lights, I recommend everyone to use lights. Because I, for one, I hate natural light. I suck at it. I'm not a huge fan of natural light. And I mean, there are definitely some natural light photographers that are amazing. One of my favorite photographers actually is a natural light photographer. But he sees light in a totally different way. In a way that I definitely don't see it. But generally speaking, lighting helps you. Yeah, exactly. Light helps you get your own style. Shooting WBF in Sydney. That's awesome. Man, I want to get to Australia. Feels as smart as Yoda. Darren says you're smart.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Aaron's lying.
He says you're as smart as Yoda or as ugly as Yoda. One of those things. I don't know.
Probably who asked.
Yeah.
How many lenses do I have? I've got, here, I'll pass it off. Lenses I've got, well, I just sold, prior to the EOS R, I had an 80D that I was using for YouTube videos, but I got the EOS R to replace that. I've got the 1635, the 7200, the 50, 2470, and the 85 1.8. The 85 is actually one of my favorite lenses. It was my
That's
first
what that
lenses.
was.
My favorite. Yeah. 1635, I like for vlogging. I don't like it for photo. It just doesn't fit my style very well.
Let me come back over this side because you get light on your face.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna change the color. Alright, so let's change.
Cool.
Because I want to do, I want to change the lighting. I'm going to go for more dramatic. Let's go to something light color. White, two-piece.
Andy, I'm a sports photographer too. I get it. He said whatever light God gives that day, he's like, it's what we use. That's a quick manual flip. That's all you got to know. Be able to move them fingers.
Yeah, I can't shoot it. Like to me, like my big thing is, yeah, I'm gonna change.
Okay, do you want like,
Get the white, yeah.
yeah,
White.
white,
Then I'm just gonna switch it.
okay.
And then I'm gonna put the lights behind it to make it more dramatic. And then, yeah.
Do you want like the lighter shorts, or do you want like actual, like boy shorts?
We get the whites, the what, two-piece?
Mhm.
What are you talking about?
Well, I have like light pants too, or like light shorts, so I didn't know if you wanted me to wear the shorts, or if you wanted me to wear the actual like, bottoms.
Alright, so comment down below if you want, let's go see, let's go pick the options.
Oh,
I
okay.
can choose.
Okay.
Business tip. So with this channel, eventually it's going to start talking a lot more about is how you can make money with photography. The point about doing this, gels are really popular right now. They've been popular for a while, but there's a lot more people doing gels. And so with gel work, if you're doing strobe work, it's hard to see what's going on because you take a picture and you have to look and see. And you have to tweak it. Nice thing about LEDs is what you see is what the shot's going to look like. Alright, let's pull this out. Alright. We have shorts, bottoms, top. Give me a thumbs up if you like this for look number 2, because we're going to squirt her. She's going to be really super greasy.
The lights you're using now, are they in your gear list below?
These are not, but I'll update that. And actually at the end of this one, I'll actually put a link to these. These, the LEDs I love. If I could start over, if I was brand new, just learning lighting, I'd get these. Reason why is because you take all the complexities of learning all this and all that out, and you learn the basics of lighting. I don't shoot with ratios, I shoot with what I see, you know? So technically are my shots perfectly lit? Probably not. But I think some of them look cool.
Give us a thumbs up if you want to see Brett in those shorts.
Oh, that would fit like one of my legs.
Wow.
Yeah, those are so
Wow, it just keeps registering thumbs up.
Just the way.
Just this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're gonna grease you.
Hands bueno.
Thanks, please don't forget to add the lights. And Brett, I don't think you'll fit in those shorts.
Who said that?
That was Darren. And then Andy said thumbs up.
Alright, so we're gonna go. So we did a 3-light setup. Now we're gonna go to a 2-light setup. We're gonna go for a little more drama, a little bit more dramatic. We're gonna go for.
David Cleveland gave you thumbs down.
What's that? I don't even want to know. What is it?
He gave you a thumbs down. Rick Campbell said the white top and bottoms, his vote.
I mean, what are you saying?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Alright, so we're going to change the lighting now. With the lighting, we had 3 lights on the previous set. On this one, just going to use 2 lights in the back. We're going to backlight it. Ooh.
I may have to get a set of these. I like these.
For photo,
Yeah.
I mean, it's for someone just learning lighting, or even for someone that's been using lighting. I've been shooting with strobes since, well, I actually got strobes the same time I got my camera.
Well, I was thinking fighter portraits. Would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't figured out yet who Phil is, Phil shoots a lot for some MMA stuff. He's actually a really well-known fitness photographer in the fight scene. He's actually got a ton of amazing work. And so, one thing also to keep in mind, take this with a grain of salt. I am super opinionated, and a lot of people think that I'm a jerk because I'm very super opinionated, which I am. The problem we have in our industry is that a lot of people, they feel like photography is their secret. They feel that photography is, they want all the clients. It's physically impossible for you as an individual to shoot everybody that wants pictures. Impossible. And so the best thing that I've learned is the more that you give, the more you're going to receive. You know, so when I first started this channel, I'm going to be fully honest. I did not know how much I was going to talk about, but the better you do. You're shaking.
No, it went by itself, sorry.
Oh.
It's trying to track you, but.
Yeah. Am I moving? The better you guys do. One, it's if you share what you know, it helps you become better because it reinforces what you know, and then it also opens your eyes to a lot of things that you did not realize. You know, because there are a lot of things that I've said to people that I'm like, oh yeah, and try this because I think that would work. Things that I never would have thought of, and so it helps you. You know, you're repeating things that you think you already know, but it also makes you think about things that you never thought you knew. That made no sense, but yeah. All right, stand here. We're going to use greasy.
Real greasy.
Yeah. And we're going to shoot you off in the back. Yeah. Scoot back a little more. Right there. Come towards me a touch. Turn, face this way. Good. Like that. Now, if you look at her, well, if you look from this side, I don't know if the phone's going to show.
That's kind of why I was trying to get behind her to see because the lights glared out. Oh no, that'll give it kind of good.
Yeah.
So,
If you get in really close. So that's the phone giving that auto exposure thing, but from here it actually looks a lot more, much more better, a lot more dramatic. And
nah, you're only using 2.
I'll use that because the poker face is a tiny bit. Come towards me a touch.
There's a purple in there.
That's okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to get her out of the shadows just a tiny bit. All right. Let's see how we look. All right. Turn this off. Okay. Good. Not good. Well. All right. What's that water bottle?
Right there.
It's right
We can get the hair already now.
All wet.
Shake it. Good. All right. Turn. There's no crying and photo shoots, woman. All right. Hair on the other side. All right. Eyes closed. Chin up. All right. Turn to the left a little bit. Good. 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 Love. Love it. I like it. Normally there'd be music. Normally I need the music, but the whole copyright thing. Appreciate everyone's patience. There. Alright. Love. Good. Lean forward a little more. Take both shoulders. Nice. Good. Tap
To-
the strap on the right shoulder. More. There.
Tony wants to know what you think it would look like if someone was spraying her as you took the photos.
That was amazing.
Give me the sprayer.
You want to multitask?
I can.
Alright. What's the last name of Tony?
What's it?
What's Tony's last name? Let's have him stand up. Or come towards me, Tony machine.
This is Tony CO 101. Say when.
And there. Okay. looks nice. Remember, I gotta put this into manual focus now. Alright, so this is probably gonna have to you do this again. So I'm using the camera to do autofocus on the eye, but when I lock in focus and when the water hits it, then the camera wants to focus on the water droplets.
Gotcha.
So now I'm gonna go back to manual focus. Hold it. Hold. And let's work. Good. There. More. Good. Good. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Nice suggestion on there. That's actually quite a nice suggestion. Alright, so I'm only using the 2 lights in the back. I'm not using this front light anymore, so I've got to crank the ISO up. So now my ISO is at 1000. I'm going to crank it up a little bit more. I'm going to take the ISO up to 1250. Take a quick test. Hold. I can make that work. Alright, let's squirt again. Ooh, yeah. Turn your face to me. I love the strands in the hair. Good. Let's drop this hand. Drop it all the way down. Good. Show this forward. Good. And squirt. Good. Good. That. Put down the left again. Drop. Good.
Power cord.
Shake the hair.
Where's your phone power cord?
It is right over in my pocket. Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah. Okay, everybody chill for a second. You gotta charge up here a sec. You don't want to see me.
No, alright, let's get back lights now. Let me try this. That's really funky color. It's a funky color. Yeah, do I hit your face? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's really funky. We back on?
Well, we are, but your phone doesn't like to. There, it's balancing. Okay, we're good.
What color is on this one?
Purple.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna experiment now. So this got a little purple, come towards me. Alright, patch that this way. So nice thing about LED lights is I've got a purple gel on this softbox with this blue light in the back. What's going on is it was creating a really super harsh blown out highlight for the rim. This red light, it's on the hair, so I don't care if it's not going to be blown out as much because the hair is black, so it doesn't affect it as much. But this was losing too much detail in the skin, and so instead I could have just turned it down. But we use this color to be a little bit softer, and I want to blast a harsher light on her front side to get a little more saturation in the skin. And it almost looks, oh, I think it almost looks like aqua blue. Come towards me. Right there. Good. Hold it. Good. Alright, we need music. Music would definitely help. Can I have a music bed subscription? I should. staring with your eyes. Good. There. Rotate that right fist. There. Good. Pull the shoulders to me. Good. Oh. Good. I don't, just like this. Rotate to this. Soft fingers.
Give me your plug.
What's that?
Give me your plug. Well, the cord I have is different, so that'll shoot.
Let's go a little less hair in the face. Push the hair out. Good. Hands down, both hands down, shoulders tall. Good. Chin towards me, push a little bit more hair in the face.
Too much.
Look at this. There. Good. All right. So, what we're going to do now is, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask for the next 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. If you have any questions, get them in now. When the questions stop rolling in, I'm going to turn this off, and then we're going to start filming an actual YouTube video to show you a summary of all this stuff. So, if you have any questions, ask them. Phil will
Spew them out.
spew them out. Make sure the lights on.
Yeah, I've kind of
Then we can turn off the
stationary. Yeah.
music.
Woo.
All right. You want to do the pool?
Cool. I mean, yeah,
Are you down to?
I'm ready to do the pool. A little baby pool.
You guys want to tune into that?
The one you're gonna drown in.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be, I think it'll be cool.
No questions, and people are falling off.
All right. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.